They do have a co-op coming. We will load into our most recent save. Well, we haven't played this since the 7th. Well, I've had a lot going on. A lot going on this month, so. We haven't played this since the 7th, though. That's crazy. But right now, we're exploring. We're going to be doing some building today. We got our big island. You can see over there over there. You can see our big island. That's our island that we're building our house on. Did we just land on this island, or did we just are we leaving this island? We must have just landed, because here's some hemp, and you know me and the hemp. Gotta have the hemp for the I gotta have the hemp for the hemp stems. This has a very low soundtrack, so I usually turn the volume up quite loud on it. Oh, there's a crate right here. Okay, so obviously we just got to this island, because usually I would have picked up this crate by now. Use. Oh, is that just, that's just one of these crates. I was thinking it was a crate that I could put stuff in. No, this is a crate that you break down and you use things on. So this is a game called Escape the Pacific, MX. It is a survival-based game where it's set in the 1800s. You are shipwrecked in the Pacific Ocean on a chain of islands, which I can get my map out here and show you some of them. There's a chain of islands this is actually our second cluster that we found on this run. And basically you find clues and you go find other clusters. And you got to make sure you get water, you got to get food, you find chests, you build yourself a little raft. All right, we can put all those in there. Perfect. Oh, I can't put any more in there? Oh, cuz that's taking up all the volume. Oh. Right. Okay. Well, let's put I can't put any more in. Oh, I got 4 buckets in there. Holy crap. That's taking up all the volume in there, too. Good Lord. Good gracious. Good gravy. Can I put them in there? There we go. And as you travel around the island, you'll find resources. You'll find food. You'll find hemp plants. You'll find little trees with salt on them. Nope, that doesn't have any salt on it right now. Of course, you'll find sticks. Well, Stranded Deep does look a lot like this game, yes. But Stranded Deep is a much poorer version. But no, Stranded Deep and this game share some similarities. The best similarity they don't share is that the devs of this game actually really care about the game, and they haven't just stroked us, taken our money, and left us in the dust, and said, well, you get the game you get, and you're screwed from now on. So the developers of this game actually do a really good job not only maintaining the game, but giving us new things to look forward to on a pretty consistent, regular basis. They're always trying to improve the game. It's a really small group of developers, but they're really, really passionate about it. It was being head up by Radu, a single guy for many years. When I started playing it, it was only Radu who was the main developer of the game. Since then, he has hired a couple of people, not only to be involved in the development, but also in the actual, promotion of the game and stuff, which is really good. And for $15, it's a pretty damn decent game. I do play on the experimental server, and the experimental server is a little more touchy than the the standard servers, because it's experimental. It's got all the new bells and whistles on it. It's got all the new stuff on it. So it doesn't run usually as well as their stable server does. But actually so this last December, according to the dev notes, they did a total rework of about 50,000 lines of code in the game. And honestly, since that rework, I have noticed very, very few issues. It used to be that you'd have to get a lot of save points so that if the game did something weird, you could reload your save. I've hardly had that issue at all. which is just great. God, I've got so much hemp on this island. It's lovely. Give me all that hemp, baby. That's rope making material right there. So it's been absolutely lovely to play this lately because it used to be reloads were a pain in the ass. Also, with the new update that they just dropped here a couple months ago, it now has an autosave function. If you hit F5, you get a quick save. If you hit F8, you get a quick load. That's never been in the game before. Also, you can set it up to say autosave on certain events or at certain times. So there's an autosave file, and then you can actually, it used to be to save, you had to go all the way out here, click on save, and save your progress. That's how you had to save in the game. Otherwise, there was no save mechanism in the game. You would save when you exited, but that was it. So if you got it, if you had something go wrong, you were kind of screwed. But now that they got autosaves in the game, it's way freaking better. And it's only going to get better. And they've just added a lot to the game lately, which is just exciting. And they're really good about listening to the community too. If you ever have a problem in game, you can just go to their bug report here. You can tell them exactly what your email is, what your Discord name is if you want to. You can, these are optional, and then you can tell them the description of your problem, and you're good. Oh yeah, that's always been my main complaint with that. I was a big proponent of Stranded Deep back in the day. I actually like Stranded Deep. I never liked the radial menu UI. I thought that was the stupidest thing ever. And I told them so, and they didn't like that because they thought that was like reinventing the frickin', tire or something. They thought they were they thought they had the greatest invention ever with that. And I told them it was dumb. I was like, "No, you guys need to give us a regular inventory menu that we can get inventories in, that we can put things in, that we can get things out of, that's not on a frickin' radial menu." But they didn't want to listen. I don't mind dial stuff if I just want to pick out like if I want to make hemp rope right now, I can just do this, which is great. I don't mind it for small things like this. Like I was like, okay, I don't want to open my menu every time I want to make a rope. I can make a rope really quick. I can equip the hemp in my hands. I can throw the ropes down. Boom, it's good. It's good to go. But to have your entire inventory on a radial menu is just like, oh, that was so bad. And then, yeah, and they basically about halfway through the process of developing the game, the devs kind of just disappeared. They got their money, and they just disappeared. And they got a lot of flack for that. And, now they'll say, well, we finished the game. And it's like, yeah, only after the community put so much pressure on you that you had to give an ending to it. The ending itself was cringe, and you were forced into doing it. That's not being, you aren't a good dev if you have to be forced into finishing your game. That's not how it quite works. You don't get brownie points for doing something just because you did it, when you didn't want to do it in the first place. All right, we're gonna grab these palm leaves here. And yes, and people to this day will be like, well, they did finish. The game's finished. They did it. And I'm like, well, yeah, after we badgered and pestered them to do it. I mean, that doesn't get you brownie points for doing that. Okay, can I get these to lay properly or not? No, these aren't going to lay properly because the raft is crooked. I need to have something. I need to have something underneath the raft. I need to have a stone or something under the raft to hold it up so it can lay flat. That's the one thing I've mentioned it to them about it before. The one problem I have with their holders, the holders are really nice. Don't get me wrong. I love that they have holders in this game now. But if there is the biggest problem with the holders is that if the item they're attached to is not level, they will not lay level in the holder. They get all cattywampus. Let's see if this does it. There we go. Okay. See, now that I leveled the raft, the holders take the stuff in a level form. Well, yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They basically just screwed over the end, and they were forced to do it, and they sulked about it, and you could tell. You could tell. It's Stranded Deep. So Stranded Deep. What I was very excited about it. Well, I was. There's a lot of games in the ocean that I've been excited about. I was excited about Bermuda Lost Survival. I thought that game had great possibility. The devs gave up on that game too. I was excited about Stranded Deep. The devs gave up on that game. It's like a consistent theme of devs just giving up on crap because they get bored, or it's the one downside of early access. It used to be that when you wanted to make a game, you had to make a game, convince the public to buy your game, and that's how you made your money. Nowadays, you make a game, put it out in early access, you can get money for it, but people have to be cautious about that because the devs can just take your money and run. There's no guarantee that they're going to actually finish the game. Okay, what's going on with that trunk holder then? That is a little bit sus. So people got to be careful. I mean, that's the thing is like early access. I always tell people early access is a gamble. Generally, I don't like it when early access games cost a lot of money because generally early access games, if they're over $20, usually I would stay away from them. It's a lot of money to bet that the developer is actually going to complete and finish that game and honor what they've promised in early access. It's a gamble. It could pay off. I mean, look at Long Dark. Long Dark is the perfect example of an early access game done correctly. But, Stranded Deep, on the other hand, is a perfect example of what can go wrong with an early access offering. Wild West Dynasty is an example of what can go wrong with an early access. What the hell is going on here? There we go. I had to get on top of it. Okay. And look at the bottom to get it. I was like, why is it not? Because see, if I stand here. If I stand here and do it, it puts it up on top. If I stand here and do it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. If I stand up here and do it, it puts it down on the bottom. Okay, that's something you'll have to figure out. I'll send him a note about that later. It's just the placement of it. It's not like it's a huge deal. Well, yeah, sometimes, yeah, exactly. Sometimes it is a totally understandable thing. But generally, I've found that those developers, Magdalena, those developers that have run into something like that, they will send out information to the people who bought the game and say, hey, this is what's happening. This is what we're going through. We're really sorry about this. We're going to do the best we can to resolve these issues, or we're going to do the best we can to give you what you deserve, blah, blah, blah. Most of them are pretty honorable, trustworthy people on the whole. There's some, and I will take issue with them. That's why to this day, I still have bad feelings towards Stranded Deep. As I just feel they took advantage of the public and the public's good graces. Well, I think the same thing with Subnautica Below Zero. I think Subnautica Below Zero was a cash grab. I think it is a subpar game. I think it's not that good. The ocean stuff is not as good as the first one. The above ground stuff still has glitches in it that we experienced in the first game that they didn't even bother fixing in the second game. And I didn't like the story very much. The story, they kept changing over and over and over and over and over again. When we kept giving them good feedback on the story they were developing. We were like, hey, no, we like the direction the story's going. It's good. Keep going with it. So, there's, and honestly, I think Subnautica Below Zero was a cash grab. I really, truly do. To me, it felt that way anyway. If it wasn't a cash grab, they should have just released it when it was done. Instead, they released it for a pretty expensive price. And a lot of people thought, oh, it's going to be a follow-up on the original one. And I mean, it sort of was in a way, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff that wasn't done in it correctly. Suck truck. It had the suck truck. That was the worst thing, I think. I think the suck truck is what put me over the edge. I hated that stupid sea truck. I just wanted to go crash it into the reef and never have to see it again. Oh, right. By the way, right now, boys and girls, what we're doing is we're gathering resources to build our luxury home on the other island. That's what we're doing right now. And we're also exploring a little bit. I'm going to call this little papaya island because there's a lot of papayas on this island. We should probably check our food and water, too. Make sure we aren't too hungry or thirsty. It says I'm very thirsty and I'm tired, so... Yeah, I'm pretty thirsty and I'm kind of hungry. How's our food diversity doing? Good. We need a little bit of salt. We need a little bit of vitamin C. Ah, thanks, MX. I appreciate that. So we do need a little bit of salt. So do I have any... where's my food with salty stuff? Let's eat that. Okay, so now we need a fruit. All right, good. Salt and that's all taken care of. Let's go get a drink of water here. What's the most poisonous water? That's about the most poisonous. It's got the least, it quenches the least. Yeah, and it did a little damage to us. Yeah, see, it did a couple points of damage to us. That's okay, we'll get those back. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Mr. Krabs, get out of here. Stop trying to push my boat. You see him? He was trying to push my boat. He was. He's trying to push my boat. He was trying to make problems. Okay, so that meat has not been salted yet. Do I have my salt with me? Should have my salt with me. Do I not have my salt with me? There's my salt. Need to go salt this meat here real quick. Are all the fish salted? Fish are all salted. There's no such thing as having too much salt, so you might as well salt everything if you can. Getting salt is a little bit of a trick in the game. I mean, as you can see, I have a lot of salt. I have like 2 plus another. I can salt 22 pieces of meat with what I have right now currently. But you have to set up a salt factory basically. You have to do a whole salting experience. You got to get salty, boys and girls. You got to get salty. Those are real Krabby Patties. Yes, they are. So basically, the premise of this game is that you just survive. There's no at this point there's no story to it or anything like that. It's just an open world sandbox where you can do whatever you want. There's no restrictions. You can travel wherever you want. You could stay, and I have stayed. You could stay in your first island cluster. You could never leave the island cluster if you want to. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, here's a mangrove tree with some salt on it. I'll have to bring a salt container back and get that salt. The mangrove trees give you a little bit of passive salt, not a whole lot though. There we go. Let's grab that salt container out. Take that back to the mangrove tree. Take it to the mangrove tree. We'll get a little salt. It's free salt, so you might as well take it if you can get it. Let's make sure none of the rest of these have it on it. There we go. Salt. Thank you. None there. None there. Hey, Mr. Krabby. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Man, Atheenon sure is salty today. Oh, I'm salty all the time. I'm salty all the time. But yes, this game gets compared very often to Stranded Deep. I personally like it. That is just an open world sandbox. I also... Oh, I can't add any more. Oh, really? That's all it can hold. Okay. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. You're going to pump our gas one day. I like that it's just open world sandbox. I prefer open world sandbox where I can sort of decide what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I do it. And as long as I survive, I win. As long as I survive, I'm doing the game right. All right, so where are we right now? So we're on Sea Island. We're on this island right here. Okay, so we're going to name this P-A-P-Y-A. Papaya. I'm gonna put it small plus trees. There we go. That way I sort of have an idea what's on this island. How tired are we? Ooh, we are pretty damn tired. Let's get some rest. I really want to go diving. I want to go diving down to the shipwreck here. Hello. I do have a question on the sponsor. I noticed the numbers to keep getting higher. Is that normal? No, we've already hit one of the first. So basically with there's always more gold. There's always new tiers. We've hit the first tier of the getting people to level 2 and joining a crew. We've actually hit the second tier of getting people to drive in the races. And we're heading towards the third tier on that. So there's different tiers. And basically it depends on which one you have. But sometimes it does it as a cumulative thing like this sponsorship does. Other times it'll do it as here's your new goal, and it'll just give you a new 0 to 5 or 0 to 10. This one, it does it a little differently, and it confused me at first because I was like, I thought we hit that goal already. And then I was like, oh, it's adding it to the goal that we already did. But we've already hit several of our goals in it. It's a roaring success already. It's just that they keep adding. There's different tiers to it, and with each tier, there's a different a different amount that the sponsor compensates the streamer for. So right now we've already accomplished everything I could ever hope and dream with this. I mean, honestly, if it ended today, it would be totally fine. I have till Wednesday to try to hit some of those other goals, so I'm like, well, heck, let's go for it if we can do it. I mean, usually the higher the basic goal tiers give you the least compensation because they're like, well, these are pretty easy to get. It's the higher tier ones that actually give you the more compensation to the streamer. So yeah, you guys all did awesome. I mean, like I said, it's already a roaring success. I'm head over heels with how well it went. I've done, and the funny thing is, like as good as the Factor sponsorship, and as nice as that one was to have, I'm probably gonna do better on this. I'm probably gonna do better on this sponsorship in 7 days than I did in a month on the Factor sponsorship. Which, kind of tells you something. It's just these shorter sponsorships are usually a little bit, they're a little bit more, and I think also the Factor one being limited to only U.S. citizens, being a thing where, it's something where people have to spend money to participate in it, that kind of hampers, people's, did the game die on me? Seriously? That's what happens in that sometimes. I tried to do a quick, I couldn't grab the chest down at the bottom, so I tried to do a quick save and a quick load, but it didn't work. Yes, it's awesome, Total Blend Raid. Because we hit the second goal on the harder thing to do, which is great. And if we can hit the third goal on it, that'd even be better. I mean, that'd be just amazing. That's what I couldn't do before. I couldn't interact with the chest. It was giving me no interaction option. Now, I will say one thing I love about this game is the underwater is really pretty. They did a really nice job with the underwater feel. Now, up at the top there, you'll see that white bar. That's my oxygen. Now, the more skilled you get at diving, the more you can stay underwater for longer. And your skills do go up the more you use them. The more you dive, the better you are at diving. Oh wow. A knife. Oh, and we got a nice old wood hammer too. I hate those. I hate candlesticks. Candlesticks, you can just go float in the ocean for all I care. You're heavy and you're annoying. Bye-bye. The ocean is the ultimate graveyard for things you don't want. If you want something to disappear for, oh, look at those pretty fish. There's no passive fishing in the game right now. You have to, or there's no active fishing. You have to passively fish by putting out fish traps. It works really well, but it's kind of sad. They are going to add, the developers already said they are going to add actual passive fishing into the game, which I'm super stoked for. Really? I can't touch that one either? Really? The underwater acts weird sometimes. I thought they fixed a bunch of that, but maybe they didn't. Let's quick save. Quick load again. Sky sure is beautiful in this game too. Did it really bug out on me again? Because that bar should be moving. That bar should be moving. Like I said, I play on the experimental server. It does this sometimes. Yeah, it's gonna crash on me again. Yeah, close her down. The experimental server sometimes goofs up a little bit. It is what it is. But yeah, I can't wait for active fishing. Yeah, I would love if we could, you know, on the trips we take between islands when we're just sitting there, you know, doing nothing. It would be lovely to have some lines out that could actually maybe catch some fish. Like actively catch some fish as we're sailing along. That would be so cool. I mean, troll lines are super old, easy technology to do. You just throw lines over, and as you're going along, it drags the bait and the line through the water, and fish can get attracted to it because it looks like something swimming. I do not see a small chest on this boat. Oh, I did find my compass, my watch, and my sextant, by the way. So that is awesome. All right, let's see what's in here. We got a few things in there. All right. We'll put on our gear again. You always want to strip your gear off before you jump out into the water because drowning is a thing. Drowning is most definitely a thing. And believe me, that's what kills most people in this game is drowning. You'll drown a lot early in the game. Because you'll think, oh, I can do this, and you swim, and then you get down to the bottom, and then your oxygen runs out, and when your oxygen runs out, your health soon follows, very swiftly, in fact. It takes nanoseconds. It literally is like you maybe have like 2 seconds after you run out of air before you drown. All right, we'll tie that down to the boat. We'll go get that small chest. And then we're going to sail back to our other island, and we're going to do a little building, my friends. I'm going to take the medium chest anyway, because even though it doesn't hold as much, all of the containers in the game. That's one thing I like about this game too. The way they have containers set up in this game is an amazing. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love what they did with the inventory in this game. And maybe I'm alone in this, but I think it's a really nice. It's easy, it's user friendly, and it makes me happy. Are there any predators in the water? They put a shark model into the game, but the shark doesn't attack you. I don't know if they're going to have predators in the future, but right now the sharks don't attack you. So every container in the game has 2 qualifiers for putting items into it. One of those qualifiers is the weight of the item. The other qualifier is the volume. There are some items, like wooden buckets, that have very little weight, but that are very big. They have a lot of volume. And so small crates, like this, have a lot of volume and 20 weight. These have 20 weight, but only 126 volume. These medium chests have 20 weight, but only 60 volume. So they can hold a lot of heavy stuff still, but the volume is less. Your backpack has 10 weight, 60 volume. Your side bag has 3 weight and 6 volume. And then your tool belt, you can put 3 items on. Your pockets even have a weight factor that goes into it. So I like how they do that. It's simple, it's easy, it's easy to understand, and it's easy to know what you can put in certain places and at certain times. So it makes it very user friendly, and I like that. Inventory. I hate games where I have to fight with the inventory all the time. If I'm having to micromanage inventory all the time, I just don't have as much fun. I don't have as much fun in the game. It's just not as enjoyable. And I like how they did it in this game. I like how they separated out into 2 categories. And there's different things, like coconuts are an item that has. There we go. Get that up there. Let me get my big head up above the thing there, the UI for that. Are we in shallow water? Or are we actually moving? We are actually moving. Okay, good. Sit down, and then we're just going to speed time up. As intended, you lift a 10K volume raft with one hand, or is only temporary solution to not get stuck? It's intended. It's intended. The picking up the raft like that is sort of something that it's just an accepted fact that you can pick the raft up in the game. I've sped up time right now. It doesn't show it up top. It should be showing a little fast time thing. Well, that'd be behind the CR2 promotion, but we are basically sitting down. When you sit down, you have an option to wait. You see that option for waiting? You can wait, and that basically speeds up time in the game. It makes it so you can sail faster. You can pass time if you're waiting for night to pass or something. You can wait for night to pass. The other thing that's cool about this game is that all the weather that we are experiencing in the game is actually seasonal weather patterns for the Pacific area based on NOAA predictions over the last couple of decades. They've actually gathered all of it up and put it into the program to mimic the actual weather that actually happens in the Pacific area that we are specifically in, because we are actually at a specific latitude and longitude in the Pacific Ocean. Not that these islands are real, but the area we're in, all the weather patterns we experience are governed by what the weather would actually be like in this area at the latitude and longitude that we're at. Hey, Sky Cloud, how you doing? Hello, hello. My raft is like a yacht. Yes, my raft is very yacht-like. There's our house up on the hill. And there's our dock. We built a dock out there. I'm probably pretty tired. I'm not too thirsty now, but I'm going to get the UI out. I'm going to sit down again. And we're going to speed up time a little bit. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. We actually built ourselves a dock. Oh, and the night sky. Oh, I'm gonna sleep till night. I can't wait for you to see the night sky. The night sky in this game is, I love the day sky too. It's got lots of cool clouds. When a thunderstorm comes in, you'll hear the thunder first, and you'll actually look out on the horizon, and the horizon is like turning dark. You'll actually see the clouds rolling in on you. Hey, look, who built this nice dock out here? What is that? This nice little dock out here. Look at that nice little dock right there. Lower the sails. That took me a lot of time to build that dock, actually. Oh, shoot. Gosh, dang it. Just got back from bingo? Nice. There we go. There we go. See, I got my dock. It locks the boat in place. There's no way. We have rope, but we can't tie our boat to a dock. And there's our house up there. Look at our house on the hill. Our house is up there looking all spiffy. We are very tired. What game is this? This is a game called Escape the Pacific. It is a relaxed, chill survival game with no higher stakes than just living and you know, building a house and traveling around the Pacific Ocean. There's no story to it yet. We found this amazing freaking island here. This high island that we could live on. We can build our little house up on the ocean. There we go. Boop, a-doop. There we go. We got part of the house built already. We had to go scavenge. We went over to the Papaya small island there. We got islands around us that we need to go and explore. But this is our that one we haven't done yet. I should have done that when I was there. Gosh dang it. Dag nabbit Atheenon, what were you doing? But this is the beginning of our house. Can you lose your raft if a storm comes? Yeah? Not really. Your raft can get flipped and stuff, and it can cause all sorts of problems. It won't just wash away if a storm comes though. No. And usually if a storm comes, you drag it up to land. Drag it up to land and call it a day. Yeah, we gotta sleep soon. Yeah, we only have how much stamina? Your stamina is always pretty much inverse of what your tiredness is. Yeah, we only got 30 stamina. Yeah, we don't have much stamina. But no, your raft doesn't usually go away if a storm comes. It can send it kind of spinning. Usually if a storm comes, you just want to bring your raft up on the land and let it sit there while the storm rages. Now this is a great building island because there are a crap ton of trees here. I mean, look at this island. That's the island we're dealing with. Look at that island. That is a beauty. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's got our little raft, our little dock and stuff. Actually, I should probably, well, I got a save point when I got here. I keep forgetting. This game now loads in. When you actually arrive on land, I have autosaves that take effect when certain things happen. And you can do that in your settings. You can go down here. I have an autosave every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, regardless of anything else, it autosaves. When I wake up in the morning, when I wake up, when I leave an island, every morning and every evening it autosaves. Tiffany, thank you for the 19 months. Oh, by the way, Sky Cloud, how'd you do? Did you win at bingo? I never win at bingo. I always get this close. I always get like one number away and then somebody else wins.
Tippity_Tayan just resubscribed.
That's usually what happens. Tippity, thank you so much for the 19 months. Yeah, I usually get like one or two numbers away and then somebody else wins. That's usually what happens for me. All right, I think we're gonna go down and go to bed. Yeah, this eye. Oh, I just took some damage. Ow. Ow. Yeah, fall damage is real in the game. It used to be you could fly yourself on a palm leaf. I think you can still do it. Fly me on a palm leaf. Let me reach up to the stars. Yeah, so you can fly yourself up if you want. Just got to be careful. If you fall, you will take a bunch of damage. I mean, right now we took like 4 points of damage from that. We're just gonna sleep on our boat tonight. We got our lanterns all in here. What do I have some? Am I hungry? I'm a little hungry. Let's eat a chicken leg. I didn't even throw our food diversity off. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so we got our cocoa nuts there. Oil, hemp seeds. That's water. Let's just drink that. Empty that bottle out. Let's grab that and that. Grab the lantern. Grab the candles. Oh, I brought grass back. Yeah! Grass is the ultimate. That's the ultimate building source. That the grass leaves are the grass bundles are great for building. I love the grass building stuff. Okay, so let's put that down here. Whoa. What? 3, 2, 1, go! Another person got live! Oh my god. We are only 6 away. 6 away from hitting our next goal there. Wow. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you very much. And then let's put this up here. Wow, that did not work at all. The seas are starting to get rough, boys and girls. The seas are getting rough. Yeah, I need to do this. I need to do this on land. I need to drag this up to land if I want to do that. All right, so let's get some sleep. We'll just sleep till sunset. It's not going to get us fully rested. It'll get us a little bit rested, and then we're going to nap for a while. Let's go nap for a little while. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up and show you what nighttime looks like. Here is nighttime in the game. Now, this is actually a pretty clear night. We have a moon that's behind the clouds there. But the cool thing about this game, check this out. Check this out. So watch the stars, watch the clouds, watch the moon. Most importantly, watch the horizon as I speed time up. Then you'll really see what's going on. Watch as the stars actually pass. As the Earth is actually rotating, and the stars, like, oh, I don't know, say Orion's belt over there. Say Orion's belt is moving across the night sky. Oh yeah, there's actual constellations up there. There's actual constellations up there if you know what you're looking for. I don't know many constellations, but if you know what you're looking for, there's actual constellations up in the sky. It's pretty freaking nuts. Some of the details they put into this game. It's pretty freaking nuts. But I love watching the night sky like this. You can see the night sky just like slowly setting. The stars actually like changing position as you sit here. Now the moon is not out. It looks like the moon is sort of maybe obscured tonight or something. Oh, look at that. You can actually, oh wow. Check that out. There's actually like little light. Look at that. If I do that, the light like shines from the stars. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that before. Yeah, to me, I love the way the game looks and feels. I'm super excited for what's coming next from these guys. They have a great team. They're a great bunch. And yes, I am a little bit prejudiced. They actually have come by my stream. They've actually hung out with us before, answered questions for viewers, which puts some tops in my book because there's not a lot of game manufacturers that will do that sort of thing. And so yes, that does make me a little bit prejudiced. They've come by, they've hung out, they've even fixed They even fixed bugs on the fly as we were streaming. They would come by. They actually came by and fixed bugs for us. Oh, wow, look at that. The tide has actually gone out, so our raft is way down low right now. Oh, by the way, the tides actually do go in and out. You notice how it's low tide right now? And the raft is really down low. I had to really jump to get out of there, where before I could just almost just walk over. So yeah, I am a little bit prejudiced with this manufacturer of this game, because they've, you know, the devs have done a great job, and they've also been very kind to my stream. They've been kind to the audience here. They've really fostered goodwill between me and the audience and themselves. Yeah, good day-night cycle is really important. Yes, it is. It is really important in a game. I love the cicadas too. Nothing like chopping trees to the sound of the cicadas. Mainly wanted to get the long sticks here because I need to finish my floors off. And by the way, whenever you craft something like this, it takes a certain amount of time. This pounding that we're doing is actually accelerating time. You can look and see like a floor. Oops. Like a floor takes 12 minutes to finish it. A roof takes 12 minutes. All the different things in the game take a certain amount of time when you actually finish it. It takes a certain amount of time to do that. All of the crafting items you make, like say you make a fish trap. If you finish it, when you finish it, it'll take 20 minutes. 9 minutes, 9 minutes, 9 minutes. Some stuff doesn't take very long. Other things like your boats take like 40 to 48 minutes, 26 minutes per raft piece, 10 minutes for the sails. So when you actually are pounding on stuff, it actually does accelerate time, and it does make time speed up. Just, you know, time sort of passes normally like this, but when you actually speed up time, then time is passing at an accelerated rate. Hey, Shawnatron, how you doing? Well, we're up to several things today. We already did a little bit with CSR racing, which was a lot of fun. We had a good time with that. We're now playing a little of Escape the Pacific. Whenever GamesLift gets on, we're going to be switching over and doing some American Truck Sim with our good friend GamesLift. We're going to be going out on the road and driving some truck and having some fun. I wonder if I can I attach? No, I can't. I have to attach it to walls. Yeah. I started a brand new account. He's got a brand new account. We're both starting all over, but we're gonna drive some convoys. We're gonna be convoying tonight. That is gonna get us a little bit more. Oh, and by the way, you notice every tree has a number value next to it. This is a 500 oleander. This will generally give us long sticks like that. Whoa. These here, that's like a 500 oleander that's tall. It'll generally give you a thick branch and long sticks. This 500 ficus, probably about the same thing. The ficus at 700, though, is going to be almost all long sticks, with a few short. A little short bush like this will just give us small sticks and some fire sticks. These tall trees, again, give us some branches as well as long sticks. These ones at 300 will just give us like the long stick plus the small stick. So you can sort of tell, oh, I didn't want to do that. You can sort of tell what you're going to get based on what the tree looks like and what the value is on the tree. The higher value, the more stuff you're going to get from it. And what it looks like will tell you if you're going to get you know, something that's a long stick or small stick, whatever. Is American Truck Sim multiplayer? Yes, it is actually. It used to be, this is how long it's been since I played it, Urgle. It used to be you had to download a third-party application to play it with other people. Since then, they have put a convoy mode into the game, and you can actually play it with other people without having to do a third party, which is nice because the third-party app was fun to play with others, but if you played with a third-party app, there was no other cars on the road. There was nobody else on the road at all. It was just you and your partner, and that was it. So it was kind of boring because the other cars and the police cars make it fun. Hi, Cass. How you doing? Let's give Cass a shout out there real quick. Hopefully that did it. Yep, there we go.
Oh no, she's on the other one. Oh fuck. Get down. In the world.
That was a 1 F-bomb clip. That was a 1 F-bomb clip. That was just a 1 F-bomb. That was okay. It was just 1 F-bomb. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. I'm gonna put the fire sticks over here. Now they do have in the equipment, they have stick holders. Like you can actually make a fire stick holder. Kitties are always naughty. One nice thing about working at night. Now, this is a night that it's very light out. The night is very light out. A lot of times it's not this light out at night. And so if you work out at night, it'll be really dark. Tonight happens to be a very light night. So that's kind of nice. And see, then you can put your sticks in the stick holder. And then there's also an actual small stick holder too that you can build. You need a long stick and 4 small sticks for it though. And who likes stick holders? This guy. Oh yeah. This guy right here likes his stick holders. Let's finish off this floor. Now I decided to go with the wood trunks for all of my pillars because it just makes the house look more like uniform. You don't have to do that. You can do pillars on the bottom, and then the pillars you build up top. You can use the trunks. You can use thick branches, long sticks. You can do all sorts of stuff like that. Inflated beef with a 6-month. 6-month resub. It's his first sub dance. We gotta make it a good one. Thank you, Inflated Beef, for that 6-month resubberoo.
Inflated Beef just resubscribed.
Thank you so much. Okay, it's not like Stream Elements is fighting with the bot, so that's fine. Or fighting with Twitch. That's okay. We'll let it fight. Let's let it fight. It's not my problem. But thank you so much for that 6-month resub there. We have hit 3 goals so far with our sponsorship, boys and girls, and every time it hits a goal, it basically ups the ante and says, hey, now there's a new goal. I mean, there is a point where it does max out, but honestly, it's a long, it would be virtually, I'd have to have thousands of viewers to have it ever max out, most likely. I think the current one, let's see, let me, I'm just dead curious. I think so, for it to max out on people who join the race, join and get into a crew, 246. 246. To max out on the, I think that's what it is. Yeah, and to max out on the bonus goal is 55 for the getting to level 7 and doing 5 live races. It's 55 people. So we've already done good. We've hit 2 of the goals for getting to level 7 and doing 5 live races. We've already hit 2 of those. We had our first goal, getting 13 viewers to perform crew racing 2 and join a level or join a crew. So we've already succeeded. I mean, it's already a success. And anything we can get from here is perfect. If you guys haven't downloaded the game, please use the CR code. It literally takes like 10-15 minutes. I'm not even joking. It takes like 10 or 15 minutes to just fulfill that first goal. We only need, 23 more people to do it. And I don't think we're going to reach it, but I've been shocked by stuff before. So, and it does take 10 or 15 minutes. If you've never played the game before and you have a mobile device you can do it on, you can download the game with the QR code, and the QR code there right on screen, and you can go ahead and do that. Or you can go to that link right there. I'm actually going to pin that. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the screen. At the beginning of the stream, I always forget to do that. Or I pinned it to the top. So the link is pinned to the top there. Or you can type !CSR2, and that will pull the link up as well. We're just going to put all these sticks in here. We love our stick holders. Yes, sticks are a thing. And they've changed this too. They've made it so you can actually get one stick out, and then you can just get another stick out. It used to be you had to get a stick out and drop it on the ground, or put it in your inventory, get another stick out, drop it on the ground, put it in your inventory. It was a royal pain in the butt. So there's been a lot of quality of life stuff that Gamers for Gamers team has done to make the game more playable, to make it more fun, and to make it better than it was before. It looks like my raft is trying to slip out of the moorings down there, doesn't it? Looks like my raft is trying to go, peace out, sucker! We're almost to the max sticks in there. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised how many sticks it's holding. I'm not even sure what the maximum number of sticks is. I should count it sometime. Okay, that's all we had. Wow. The raft is trying to leave me. I know. What'd I ever do to you, raft? What did I ever do to you, man? The other nice thing that this plateau will give us, it'll give us a nice place to farm. Because you can actually farm in this game. You know what we should do? Oh god, I didn't even think about that. I should get that set up now. Because it takes forever to get the fertilizer made. Yeah. I could do that. I could make 2 medium composters. Oh yeah. Let's do that right now. Okay, so there's one. Can I shift this and keep it going? Nope, I have to do it that way. Okay. Yeah, let's get the composters down right now. I know, it's kind of gross to have composters under your house, but hey, whatever. I kind of like working at night. It's kind of peaceful. And your thirst doesn't, wow, my thirst is actually really high. Your thirst usually doesn't go up very fast when you're working at night. You have to call it a night? All right. Hey, have a good one, Urgle. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Appreciate it. And thank you for playing CSR Racing. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for all your support. And look at that. You even have that first. You even got the first thing on there, my bud. So thank you so much, my friend. I do super appreciate that very, very much. All right. I know I could grab. I need more things though. So I know I could grab the sticks out of there, and just get them that way. But I need to work on my floors and stuff anyhow. So I'm just gonna do it this way. This is gonna be our balcony out here. We're gonna have our little balcony that overlooks the that overlooks the area. See, we'll have our little balcony out here that we can stand on. We can look out over the... Oh, the sun is coming up, too. Want to watch the sunrise? Let's see. What way is the... is that west? So it'll be coming up there. So we have a good sunset view. We have a good sunset view. We don't really have a good sunrise view from up here. Sunrise view's not the greatest. But we can go over to the other side of the island here. Get rid of this bush. Hey, Mr. Bush. Okay, we'll run these sticks back real quick. You talked me into it, chat. We're gonna run the sticks back real quick. You know I wanted to do it anyway. You know I wanted to anyway. It's not chat that made me do it. It's Atheenon that made me do it. Oh no, the sun's coming up. I forgot that speeds up time. Oh no, the sun's coming up. I wanted to sit here and watch the sunrise. How pretty. And the sun is up. Grab some dry grass. That's always good for fires. Yeah, I forgot that those, by building that composter, it's going to take up time because the time accelerates when you build stuff like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's pick up as many of those small sticks as we can. Okay. And then let's just grab the long sticks for right now. I'll come back and get the trunk in a moment. Or the large branch. Now, one cool thing with the sticks in this game is all sticks break down into smaller sticks. So these long sticks will break down into 2 small sticks. Those thick branches will break down into, so the big wood trunks break down into 2 thick branches. The thick branches break down into 2 long sticks. The long sticks break down into 2 small sticks, and the small sticks break down into 3 fire sticks. And that is the smallest you can go. You can't go any smaller than the fire sticks. Fire sticks are the smallest little thing. Yeah, the tide is whipping my boat around there a little bit. I need to go down and rescue it. And I'll need to grab a bucket of sand when I'm down there too. Bucket of sand and a couple of coconuts. We gotta get our stuff going on here. So we got 1 composter ready. Now you'll notice the composter has a 000 across the top there. There's 3 things that you put into a composter. You put organic material, inorganic material, and some sort of like wood or something. So usually some food type stuff, wood and sand. So sand, inorganic and organic stuff. And so you, oh wow, look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at our little house there on the hill. There's a little house. Yeah, my boat is trying to get away. My boat is leaving me. My boat is like, hello, goodbye. Run down the hill like that. There we go. Oh. Hey. Hey, Mr. Boat. Nobody told you could leave. Nobody told you could leave. You stay right here, sir. Right there. Right there, my friend. All right, we are very thirsty. There we go. And we're a little hungry, too. That meat's dried. I'm actually going to eat a fish, though, because I seem to be lowest on fish. Okay, so we got that. I need a little bit of vitamin C. I think I'll just eat a dried papaya. There we go. Now we're all full back up. Our diversity is good. You got to watch your food diversity. Land, sea, fruit. You got to keep it somewhat balanced. The more it gets out of balance, the harder it is to put it back into balance. So you don't ever want it to get too far out of balance, because you're gonna have a lot of problems down the road trying to get it back in balance if you've unbalanced it in some way, shape, or form. Oh, I forgot shift and drag. Nice. I wanted 2 of them. I got 2 exactly. That is perfect. Oh my god, that's so lovely. That's a new thing they added into the game as well. If you shift and drag an item, it'll split the stack, regardless of what it is. It'll split the stack up for you, which is lovely. There we go. Get some sand in there. Buckets are great for carrying sand. Actually, you know what's even better for carrying sand? Ow. I can hold a whole lot of sand in here. You can get 100 units of sand in a barrel. Okay, and then I'm just going to leave the bucket there and take the barrel with me. It's like, wait a second. I can put 100 units of sand in here and have sand up here for my composter for pretty much forever. And then I won't have to worry about it. Put my sand right in the middle here. There we go. And then I can take this. All right, so I'm going to put that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm going to put that on top of there. Actually, we'll put that in our pocket. I need to finish this one off first, so I need to go cut some more trees down here. Get a few more stickety-boos. There we go. A few more sticks. Oh, we got some long sticks here too. Nice. So if you're ever running low on small sticks, which probably will never happen, you can always break down long sticks to get them. I wouldn't recommend it because you're probably going to need long sticks for a lot of other stuff. Long sticks are utilized for a lot of things, and you don't really want to use them up if you don't have to. You don't want to waste them. Because you'll run out very quickly. You'll find that if you want to do any sort of building on a grand scale, you're going to need to travel to get a lot of long sticks. Whereas small sticks you'll come by pretty darn easily. There's lots of small bushes, small shrubs, things like that, and even larger trees you can get small sticks out of. So it's not like you're ever going to have an opportunity where you're not going to be able to get the small sticks. But you could have you could have an opportunity where you can't get the large sticks and you'll have to go to another island and find them, which isn't bad because you can now put modules on your boat where you can transport sticks and logs and all the other things that you want between islands, which you never used to be able to do. Pretty much you had to find a good island and stay there. You could bring a few things in crates over with you, but there wasn't a whole lot of transport of big raw materials between islands, which is fantastic that they've changed that now. That is absolutely lovely that's no longer the case. So I'm going to get this sand going in here. Get about 30. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to take some of these sticks that we have. Make it a 50-50. And then we're going to need to get some food. All right. Then we're going to need to get some organic material. Now, usually, I personally use coconuts most of the time. This is a very scary cliff to have to climb down. I usually use coconuts because I find using coconuts works pretty good. Or coconut. I don't really eat the coconut ever, so I usually just save up my coconut. Sometimes I'll even let it rot. Let's see, where do I have my coconut at? Do I even have my coconut here? Oh, there it is. Got 7 coconut. Nice. And what are those? Oh, those are hemp buds. I don't know if you can use those or not. Let's give it a shot and see. I don't know if you can use eggs either. I never cook them, so I might as well. Oh, I got a few fire sticks on me too. All right, let's go see what we can use here. Because I have never tried some of these things, and I'm very curious to see how it works. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. I don't know if these work. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, but those count as those count the same as as branches. Okay. Well, that did not move the meter very much. Okay, so that didn't move the meter very much either. All right, so as you can see, it says 83% on there. That means it's composting pretty good. You want to have a nice even split between all 3 items, though, because then you can get up to 100 and it will compost really quick, which is kind of key when you're actually, like, wanting... I'm just going to check these crates, see if there's any food stuff in them. Got lots of planks, which is great. I'm going to need those. Oh, there's those. I think those count too. Oh, those have a lot of volume and weight, don't they? Wow, those have a lot. Those are the little tiny coconuts that fall from the sky. Sometimes they're unripe coconuts. They're ungrown. They're ungrown coconuts. Oh, they do help. And then I need a little more sand. Nope, I can't add any more sand. Okay, well, the coconuts definitely do the trick. Oh, wow, those actually work really good. Wow, okay, those actually worked really good. We're at 98 and 97. That is lovely. Okay, that's good to see. Well, now we know what to use. I think fish and stuff works really good, too, so... We'll just have to remember if we cut down coconut trees and they have like unripe coconuts on them, we need to take those and store them and then use them when we need to. That is fabulous news. Okay. So let's go grab another log. Why are you doing that, boat? Stop it. Stop it. Stop being naughty. I'm going to put you back there. That way you can't be naughty. Well, you can still be naughty, but just stop being naughty on my watch, okay? I don't want to see you being naughty around here. So yeah, in about 15 minutes or so, I'm probably going to be switching over. Gameslift and I plan to do our truck sim a little bit early today. Usually we start a little bit later on Sunday with Sea of Thieves, but that's because Sea of Thieves you can kind of just do until you're like, okay, we're good, and then you can just quit out. With American Truck Sim, we're going to be going on a long journey, and it's going to take us a little bit of time to get there. It's going to be fun. There's going to be thrills. There's going to be chills. There's going to be action. There's going to be adventure. There will probably be some tears. But overall, it's going to be a good time by all. So let's find a little larger tree here. Maybe get a thick branch? I don't know. Nope. Oh, we got some more long sticks. We'll need those when we start building walls. Wait till you see the walls, baby. Oh, this thing's gonna look so awesome once we get the walls and stuff in place. The nice thing is once we get the actual frame built and get all of our floors down, we can very rapidly we can put all of the segments up for the walls. We don't have to wait on it. We can put all the segments up for the walls, and then we can actually see what it'll look like. So you sort of get a preview look of what your building's going to be like, which is kind of neat. Surprised it hasn't told me your stick stash is full. Yep, can't add small sticks. I knew that was going to happen eventually. That holds a lot of freaking sticks, though. Holy crap, that is a lot. That is a lot of sticks in there. That is a lot of sticks. Okay. We need a thick branch. I know. Oh, I almost ran right off that. I know where I have some thick branches. Thick, baby, thick. Where's my rope? There's my rope. And there's those. And there's some more coconut. There's my fire sticks. And there's my coconut shell. I'm going to put the coconut and that in there if I can. There we go. And I'm going to keep that there. Let's go find a thick branch if we can here. There we go. Thick branch. Since I can carry 3 of them, I'm going to take 3 up top. Since I can carry 3, I might as well take 3. I probably will need thick branches for something else again. And it's better than schlepping one of them up there and then having to come back down and get another one later on. We might as well just have them all up top. That's the one thing I would love to have, like a hoist where I could hoist stuff up from the bottom. That would be awesome. But right now all you can do is walk. Whoa. Chill out there, buddy. All you can do right now is just walk up and then walk back down. Then walk up and walk back down. There we go. So we need 3 more of those. You're very careful you can mountain goat down here without taking damage. Like I said, you have to be very careful. I think we have enough. Do we have enough trunks? I think we do. Oh, we got 3 trunks, and that's what we need. Oh yeah. Now we do have some palm trees here that we can cut down as well. We got some here, but I sort of wanted to leave those if I could, because it kind of adds a little character to the island. But we might have to eventually. It depends on what we build and how big and bad we want to build it. Now, what these composters are going to do is they're going to make compost for us. And it's going to make what's called soil. I think they just call it soil. Now, you can store soil in a barrel. So once these start getting full, because see right now they have nothing in them, but once they start getting full, and we can start taking stuff out of them with the coconut pots, which we can't do now, but once they start getting full, you can actually start storing up the soil. Oops. And you can actually, I'm going to leave that on top of there. And leave that one on top of there. You can start putting the soil into a barrel. Because when you go to plant things, you have to have 2 things. You have to have water, and you have to have soil. You have to have soil to keep it fertilized. You have to have water to keep it nice and moist so that it continues to grow. And that helps your potatoes, your hemp, your corn, your carrots. It helps all those things grow. I wonder if that'll lock it in a little better. If I put that there, I think that might help it lock it in a little better. So the growing of crops is something I don't do a lot of, but we're definitely going to do on this run. We've got our second island, our second cluster. We found an amazing freaking island. I mean, look at this island. Look at this island. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that island right there. We found this amazing large rock island, which is very rare. It's a very rare island type. I have not got one of these before, I don't think. So it's kind of cool to have it. It's cool to build up on top of it. To have a nice overlooking view of the ocean. A nice overlooking view of the territory surrounding us. Heck, we might even spy a pirate ship up here sometime. Because there are pirate ships in the game. That you can actually see. They'll sail by your island. It may be insane, but did you think even once to do a survival stream in real life? Not like in Deadly Situation, but no, I've never thought to do a survival stream in real life. It would not last very long, Fubu. Survival skills in games and survival skills in real life are two completely different things. I'll leave that up to Bear Grylls and what's his name, Les Shroud. I'll leave it up to those guys to do the survival stuff in real life. I wouldn't know a poisonous plant from a non-poisonous plant if it didn't have a HUD over it telling me what it was. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would not want to engage. Disengage. There would be no engagement going on with that. I mean, I did do a stream from California one time when I was down there at the oh, let's build our weak side frames here now. When I went to the Redwoods, I did do a stream down there. Now, why can't I build there? Oh, because there's nothing in the middle to hold it, is there? Oh, I forgot about that. There's nothing in the middle to hold it. I did do a stream from there. We went out and we picked up sticks on the beach. That's about as close to survival as I get. About as close to survival as I get. I'm not much of a survival person, so. I like survival, don't get me wrong. I'll get in GamesLift's voice chat there. So when he gets on and wants to truck sim with me, we can do it. But yeah, it would be kind of insane, to be honest. It would be a little insane. All right, so I don't think we're going to be able to build our roof pieces on here unless we have... I don't think... Will it let me build these now? No, I have to have posts in the middle here. Well, what I can do is here's a cheat you can do in the game. You can temporarily, because I want this to be open in here. I don't want this to be closed up. So I'm gonna build some simple weak pillars. Oh, I forgot to hold the tab button. Gosh dang, or I forgot to hold the button to duplicate it. There we go. So what this will allow us to do, so we built these little pillars in here, is this will allow us to actually build the frames now. Got to hold shift again. So that'll allow us to build those, which is what I want in the first place. Because that'll let us build this. That'll let us build the ceiling. So what we can do is we can put those in here. Then we can take these out. And it doesn't make a difference. Now it's all built. So we basically built to, and then you get your resources back, some of the resources back anyway. So now we have that up. We have our lattice up, which is great. So now let's decide what we want to do here. I need to build an opening here first. I'm gonna make. Oh God, how many? I think I have a ton of planks down there. I know I have a ton of grass. I think a grass house would be a lot cooler. That's set the right way, right? Yeah, that's set the right way. Okay. Let's do another grass door out the back. Let's do another. Let's do a window over there. And then let's do some walls. Where's my walls? There's my walls. Go. And then did I do the best windows I could? I don't think I did. I don't think I did the best windows I could. So I want to do this window here. I guess I did. I guess I did. I guess I did. Okay, so there we go. And I did grass door module 2. That's the basic one. I want the better one. I want the grass door module 2. There we go. There we are. Okay, excellent. So now to build the roof, we're going to build a palm roof. We're going to go with a nice palm roof. Let's see. Basic palm roof 6. Oops, dang it. Got myself trapped in a corner now. The building is a little rough. I'm not going to lie. The building's a little rough in the game. You have to manipulate things a certain way, for sure. But the building can be a lot of fun, too. The building can be a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to also make a... Okay, so we got two sides. We got that one and that one. No, that one. Oh, there we go. 11 and 13. Those are the opposite side ones. Okay, so that one goes like that. And
no power in the verse can stop me.
Like that. Hey, Nicole, thank you so much for the follow there. I appreciate that very much, my friend. And then 11 will go like that. And then we can bring one over here and put it like that. There we go. And then that is what our house is going to look like. That's what our little house on the hill is going to look like. Just like that. Isn't that adorable? We'll have little grass walls and we'll have a little palm roof. And then we'll have a little fence out here. We'll have some pillars. Let's just put some simple little half pillars here. Because that will allow us to build a deck around. Now this is going to take a lot of long sticks as well. Because you notice the building requirements on these is long stick, small sticks, and tall grass rolls. So we're going to have to bring a lot of grass rolls up here for this stuff as well. It's not going to be like super duper easy. Now, the main reason I made these little half pillars is that the half pillars, you can then build the. You could actually build the basic planks into. Hey, Games, how's it going, buddy?
What is going on?
I'm just doing. Hey, how's it going? You're live. You're live. You're live. I telling you, you're live, man. You're live. How's it going, buddy?
Took you that long for that button? I forgot about that button.
I always forget about that button. I always forget about the buttons. I'm showing people how to build a house in Escape the Pacific. There we go. There, see, now we got a little deck out back. It's looking all cute. We got a little porch.
Okay, I can't hear you if you can hear me, but give me a second. Just
I can hear you, Games. I can hear you.
Out some things, so hold on.
All right. Well, just don't cuss too much.
Oh my god, my internet.
And boys and girls, that is going to bring our Escape the Pacific to a close for today, because Gamesliff and I are going to be going. We're going to be driving soon. Gamesliff actually has a wheel. He's Mr. Fancy Pants. Mr. Fancy Pants with a wheel. Me, I don't got no wheel. Yeah, look at that. See, our house is looking good. It's looking good. Now we do have a bunch of grass rolls down here. He's Mr. Fancy Pants, exactly. We do have a bunch of grass rolls down here somewhere. There's a bunch of planks. Where'd all my grass rolls go? Ah, there they all are. Grab that crate. Up it's going. Hey, Games.
There we go. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Sounds like things are a little stressful. Do you need to tell me in chat about anything?
No. Last night we were playing our card game and everything was going fantastic, and then like you know how Long Dark doesn't take up like any space at all in time. Like you could probably run Long Dark on a potato, right?
Yeah.
And it just would not run properly. It was so slow. So I was
what the emulators are always horrible. Are you using the emulator they recommended you use or not?
Who recommended me to use an emulator?
Oh, for the racing game, right?
No. Long Dark.
Oh, for Long Dark. Oh, you were actually playing Long Dark and having problems. I didn't realize that. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can run a potato.
Yeah.
You can run it on a potato. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
Really?
It was so slow. And I was like, okay, so this needs to end, right? I was like, okay, let me try to fix this.
Wow.
So I've been trying to fix it, and it works a little bit, and then it doesn't work, and so we're gonna see. I think it's my internet. Tonight.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that would suck.
That's why I'm really hoping. It's a little choppy and slow, but every now and then I get a good run, like a good hour where I get nothing.
Well,
we'll see.
I've had loads of internet issues myself lately, as chat well knows, because they've been upgrading our service in the area. They've been making it better. Trust us, we're making it better. And ever since they started upgrading the service has actually absolutely sucked.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely horrendous ever since they started upgrading it. So yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Well, boys and girls, I'm gonna bring this to a close. I'm gonna get a save point here in Escape the Pacific. Look how beautiful our house is. We got our dock down there with our boat. It's absolutely amazing looking. Have you seen our house yet, Games? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. I found the best island in my second cluster ever.
Is that on the big huge island, the massive one with the I saw that.
Yeah, with the big hill. Oh, dude, I got the house all planned out now. All the posts are down, the foundation's in, the floor is laid. I got the walls all planned out. I've got all the grass put in. I've got everything I need. We're gonna be building it here. Then we're gonna be expanding. We're gonna be making it even bigger. We're gonna have a freaking mansion up on top of this hill. It's gonna be awesome.
Wow, nice.
It's gonna be awesome.
Cool.
But anyway, I'm gonna jump into